This podcast is brought to you by Ethiopia Life Herbos or Cannabis and Culture. Combined for one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on Instagram at Ethiopia Life or visit their webpage at ethiopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ari and 10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Big ups to Patreon. You don't know. DB, Tamogood, Richard Van, Zaki, big up on the damn self. Big up the whole Patreon squad. If you want exclusive content, bonus content, first access to content before it is posted on our main channel, support us on patreon.com/thefixja. Apparently, it looked like there's a concerted effort to get Kartel in on the vaccination campaign.
Can I start this?
Go ahead, sure. It look like you want to. But just to give further context,
Yeah.
so as of this reporting, the NHF chairman did say in the one Kartel on the Every Vax Counts campaign. I've also seen where Tufton, Christopher Tufton, has approved or at least agreed with the notion that if Kartel was a part of the vaccination campaign, it will do well for the Ministry of Health's efforts in getting the populace vaccinated.
Even though the response don't seem like people are upset, but yeah.
Since then, Kartel's lawyer, Mr. Media Man, Isaac Buchanan, has said that Kartel would be open
to
be a part of this campaign. What says you know, Ari?
First of all, when I saw it, I'm like, okay, sure, fine.
When you saw what specifically?
The news story, the headline that Kartel wants to be a part of the vaccine campaign and whatever.
When you saw that, say when the lawyer said him would be a part of it.
Ready to take COVID vaccine. When I saw this,
that headline, okay.
Vybz Kartel ready to take COVID vaccine. I'm like, okay.
Cause him say him would take it to though, Isaac. Yeah. Or at least he would be.
Yeah,
he has an open mind towards
ready
it. And
willing to take the vaccine if it were available, but it's not. This is no publicity stunt, as I will go as far as sorry, and I will go as far as say they should provide it for all inmates.
Clear out that, clear that out. There you go.
Excuse me. For all inmates, and when all inmates have it available to them, Mr. Palmer will be happy to take it.
Things apply to be in the news to present himself as a proper
citizen. Which maybe it could be.
Because him come off as an anti-vaxxer with some previous post, huh?
No, not him. When COVID did come out, I remember when Chronix come out and said something, and Kartel from his account said people take it serious. Like him have like he get information in a prison and said this thing serious, take it serious. You remember that?
I think so.
Yes, he was just like, guys.
Why think him did come off like an anti-vaxxer?
No, he was not an anti-vaxxer. So I'm rating him more because he was like, listen, guys, so we don't know what's out there, but like
Kartel
take it.
No, yeah.
Well, I was
no
always
longer
free.
team free style, Sean style, no.
I was always team free. No, fine. He's with it. He's for it, and I'm sure, like we don't know what is like COVID is like for prisoners. Like they probably have when things happen in the prison, we don't know about it because they're in close quarters and can't social distance. And they're and them seem like an other population, an othered population. Like them not seem like them a part of regular life, which they're not. They're prisoners. So of course I can probably understand where he's saying like shit, like me say COVID probably I kill inmates and we don't know about it. People, prisoners probably get really, really sick, and because again they're prisoners, them not get the best treatment that like people outside would be afforded, which we know that people outside aren't getting the best.
All of that, so you can just imagine. In
imagine prisoners. So I can understand his willingness to want to take the vaccine if it's available. I can believe that.
Okay.
But I just don't like the usage of it. Meaning the obvious ploy to use him like that. And I don't know why the minister be like, yeah, sure, we'll use him. And even if him said that, I think the person, his lawyer, should be like, yeah, he's willing to do it. Like, no, your whole stance is like snubbing your nose at the government and, you know, like thumbing your nose at authority and law and whatever. No, you're going to be applied for them. Like, what?
But alright, if him can do it and get paid.
Well, fine. Oh, saying that way, so you're thinking that, so he might use it for getting money for helping legal fees.
What you mean?
Fine, whatever. But
not if it does illegal fee for us to take care of him family.
Nah, don't use me, dog. Me not like you.
But Ari, it would be an obvious
if it was
ploy,
me,
so why not just own up to it?
If it was me, I'd be like, leave me the fuck up.
Because from cartel in it, people are going to see, but what people now go care because of cartel.
And as me I say, as a government to me, I say, but this person don't really look like in the fan west side. You know, like him, I make a prison look like a fucking patty shop.
Who to tell? Maybe them things them could make a deal out of this.
Oh, be a model prisoner.
Yeah, and shave off some time off from the sentence, like Suicide Squad. Who to tell? Maybe that's a part of their thinking. But I'm saying, Ari, yes, it's obvious. But what? A cartel. And from people see that, then can see it obvious, but don't care because a cartel. I've seen comments that say, yo, if a cartel, me'll do it.
But me see people upset and say, but there's another report that come out that Gaza Nation is upset.
That was before cartel, or at least the lawyer say your cartel would actually take the vaccine. All of them comments that were you say was prior to when the lawyer say, yo, he would have taken it.
No, because
me did I say where Gaza Nation did I say, yo, stop use cartel name on the full vaccine campaigns. And now, since then, me see the lawyer come out and say, yeah, he would have taken it. I haven't seen what Gaza Nation, what's the temperature like out there. We can at least tell we know. But since then, I haven't seen it. But I know what I saw prior to the confirmation from him lawyer. I say, yo, he would have actually be a part of the campaign and take the vaccine. Which I feel like enough Gaza Nation would have, enough people a part of Gaza Nation would have followed suit. Because I saw that sentiment.
From what I'm seeing, like, no, Gaza Nation. No, if Gaza did, me stop say Gaza. If Cartel do it, me stop say Gaza.
Them just attack.
Like, they're planning to kill you off, baby. No,
and even if they do say that, them just attack. Enough people out there who say them not take this thing out, they're going to eventually take it. And all we're going, this just may be the impetus for some of them take it too. Because enough of them are sheep. Cartel call them as much too. Sheep. And them are going to follow. If you want to see how cartel influence, just look at the images. When the court case that go on and the bag of people them out, look back. You remember the images? You remember them. You see, I know people out there, right? This is the person to get.
It's crazy.
Stop using the ED, brother. Which it look like them long stop. Yeah. Stop using some other little fool things on Masunado.
I personally don't think that they should use anybody frivolous, or I don't even want I don't want to hear from Bojo. I probably wouldn't want to hear from Cartel either because it's a serious health matter. Use doctors, use people who actually experience COVID and live to tell the tale, and use actual people who I will take seriously.
Ari,
about a health matter.
Ari, do you want the place to get back to normal?
Of course.
Are you for the usage of several strategies that will get people to get vaccinated?
Sure.
This is one such strategy, Ari. The people them now go listen. It makes a lot of sense. Bojo would be if Cartel are the best option to be a part of this campaign, Bojo would be either the next best thing or probably even better because Bojo has been openly anti-vax.
But then you don't think it would be obvious.
If you make a 180, would that be a 180? If you make a 180 and say, yo, people take the vaccine, that would be it would be 180 because 360 means say you return to the same point that you're at. Which means say, 180 is know your angles them, right? Yeah. Simple maths. If him could have do a 180 and be a part of this campaign, that would have turned off people's mind, Ari. We know how easily influenced enough of these people are. No, but if they can be used in this campaign, just like how them did I use the youth with the full ED campaign. But why not use these artists?
You're being bought. So it's clear that Bojo would be bought.
So
you think say if you gotta tell me say you take it for money, Well, all right.
Him
You
not
know
gonna
what?
say
I'm
that.
just like
People
1%.
are gonna know that.
I'm literally 1%. Cause trust me, me not like how me not want to hear from Bujun and Tal. I love Cartel and I agree with Cartel stance.
The doctors them not gonna work.
If this is the case, if this is Cartel stance, but to be honest, like me just want facts about the vaccine. Me not care about people feelings and whatever. Just give me the facts. This is something serious. This is something that's gonna have long-term health effects. I don't want to hear nobody frivolous. And to be honest, me don't even want to, like, I know you're gonna have to pay like the doctors and whatever, but fine. Me not want to hear from the friggin'. Me don't want to hear from no YouTuber. Me don't want to hear from no artist. Me don't want to hear from nobody who you think can chuck and jive and dance and sing around and do comedy. Like, me don't want to hear from none of them. I want to hear from lawyers. I want to hear from scientists and I want to hear from doctors and I will more listen to somebody who had COVID and lived to tell the tale and how they probably even them did anti whatever, but no, them have it and them turn around. Of course, I would listen to Scatter because Scatter had COVID. Scatter had COVID, and well, Buju would have to disclose that he had COVID, and him make a serious, honest mistake, and guys get the vaccine. That's the only way.
Well, that's you, Ari.
You see, this is it, you know, this is why I'm so annoyed with the whole thing, and this is why it pisses me off to no end, because
this is our society.
Misinformation and disinformation is the reason why we are.
But
this
is a misinformation,
blood clot 360 now with the lockdown. It's like a part lockdown because it was like we're back from last year.
I'm lost on what you're saying.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
That would be misinformation if you give the man a script and say, yo, some factual things, and then put that out there for the public to get vaccinated. Yo, they're being used as tools. Are they effective tools to be used in the campaign or not? That's all that matters. You have your stance and that's fair and fine. Yeah. But the goal is to get enough people vaccinated as possible, right?
But it's the point. It just to me, it just sad that we don't know how to decipher, we don't know how to separate the people them in our lives. Like, artists are there to entertain us with music. Doctors are there to help us when we're sick.
Ari,
why we are conflict the two of them?
Hold on now. So now you kind of be a bit hypocritical because we call out the artists them when them do certain songs about violence and want them to acknowledge their influence.
Societal issue.
So this isn't a societal issue.
This is a health issue. This is a pandemic.
Which is a societal issue.
Right.
It's affecting society.
Right.
Just make the artists them use them influence to affect decisions. To affect change,
because make sure them
say change that you want.
Make sure them say I'm getting my information from Dr. So and so and Dr. Jacqueline Bissor and blah blah blah. Me not really want to hear them feelings. I mean, I want to hear them. Let's get like.
And the thing is, them not the messages won't be catered to you. You don't decide to get the vaccine. These are the people who are undecided and are anti-vaxxers. That's what I say. If Buju would have done the campaign, that would be a big win because he's a known anti-vaxxer. Yeah. And for him to say, take the vaccine, that would have changed enough anti-vaxxer. So you can have your thoughts all you want. I'm not you in my target.
No, but wait. But you read it, then you discount the intelligence of the people then because you say, he would have to come out and say,
Ari, who are talking about?
Naro. He would have to come out and say,
who are we talking about?
No, so you're just saying that him just send up on this anti-vax thing, and then next week he can come out and say, guys, get vaxxed. Without no sort of explanation.
Of course, there are people who are going to question him and say, I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Ari, there are going to be enough people that say,
they get paid for
from
this.
Gaga, me say, so, you know. All right, me could do it. I'm telling you,
you get paid for do this.
No people are gonna say that too.
For sell we out, blah blah blah.
But that's
blah,
why it's
blah,
a campaign, Ari. That's why it's not gonna just be just some thing or just roll out. Just it's going to be well thought out. There's going to be probably a script that him can relay certain information, maybe even a testimonial. Maybe even maybe him have a personal experience.
If him say, yes, I got COVID,
but you cannot cannot deny Ari. You cannot deny
that. That's why I would listen to Scatter.
You cannot deny that there'll be effective tools in the vaccine campaign.
I listen to Scatter.
That's you, Ari.
Scatter would be
That's
effective.
you.
I listen to Scatter's
Yeah,
story.
go like say, no, where we live and the type of people we deal with.
Which is
I know,
crazy.
easily impressionable there.
This is crazy. Like, this is like, what? Like,
you forget that over there?
This is something, this is your health.
You yourself have acknowledged how much influence and power them artists have.
They
Some don't
have.
know how you just.
But to me,
like, yeah,
I guess,
seem
alright,
like
you know
you
what?
just have
I'm
suffered
thinking,
through
yeah,
amnesia,
because,
no?
it's not amnesia, because I'm just, maybe because I'm thinking this is a health issue.
Yo, so what? When the people them are dead, when they get shot, no hospital, then go, which is a health issue too. What you talk about? That's what I say. It is a societal thing as well. It is different, but it is similar. It's a serious issue too. When we talk about crime and violence and how them affect it. Some don't know how you don't see the similarities here.
The artists them a sing, but for kill people, like sing it,
Yes.
kill people,
Which leads to
which there's a correlation between violence. We cannot see,
Right.
we can say.
all right. So they
This-
would have a direct influence in causing the
Yeah.
violence through their songs. I get that.
So, like they're in some way promoting and promulgating
Yeah.
and supporting
I get that.
violence.
All right, hear me say though.
It's a societal issue.
They have power in affecting behavior.
Fine. I agree with that premise. And I agree with what you're
And it
saying.
done there, so.
I agree with what you're saying. But my rational thought thinking is this is a pandemic. This is science. This is a virus. It's mutating. I want to hear from scientists and doctors who are actually observing the virus.
That's you.
And can bring factual information to me and to say, this is it.
That
This is
is
what's
you.
happening. Da, 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 da. I don't understand why we're looking
You know what
to
could be
these
more
artists.
effective than that if Kartel do a jingle about getting vaccinated.
Jesus Christ.
Connect! Vaccine. Connect them one more. Any other doctor would have come contact about. Connect.
Oh my God.
You want the people to get
We
vaccinated
truly
or
are
not?
different. Like, what should we different then? Because honestly,
Ari, I acknowledge everything that you're saying is fair, but I acknowledge how the people are. You see how impressionable, like you just choose to forget that and choose not to see that. You are talking about you. The campaign wouldn't be for you because you've already made up your mind. The campaign will be for the people that have them full conspiracy theories. And if somebody who they look up to and rate and say, yo, hear me I say no, that no go so, them will go jump on and say, all right. Because him says so,
you know what?
me I go do that.
Let me tap out because I'm confused.
I don't know what's the contention
You
here.
know why? Because I'm thinking people are gonna say that you're a fucking hypocrite, like you get buyout, which is a case that you would be, because you held such staunch position against getting vaccinated about the whole concept of COVID overall, and then you're gonna come do a 180, said? And then you're gonna come support it.
Who are some of the biggest hypocrites in the world? Artists.
You're
Yo,
right. You're right.
This is some of my biggest hypocrites. They sing about this that week and they sing about something next week that will have direct conflict with what they sing about in a previous song.
You're
What you
right.
talking about?
I need to stop looking from my point of view for real, because I don't want to hear shit from them.
That's you. You don't make up your mind. No people out there don't make up their mind.
This is life and death. I want to hear the facts.
Them
the
people out there kill
behind.
people alive and death. And them we are look to for say, yo, be more responsible, yo, do certain things to make sure certain thing and go. So I don't see
You know
why.
why? There's the difference between me and like, okay, well, the difference why I'm saying with the gun or whatever. Like, we know that there's certain sort of other elements about why the high crime rates, because scamming and, proximity, there's certain enclaves, certain areas. So, you kind of stay out of it. And for the most part, I say like, if as much as you possibly can, try to avoid like gun and, people who have gun and whatever, like certain, you kind of have an idea of how to stay away from violence with gun violence, right? But with this COVID shit, no, it's you walk out and blame someone going in your nose. yeah,
Alright, you saying that you'd rather hear from a doctor is akin to somebody saying, I'd rather hear from the police tell me about crime. Of course, I'm going to hear from the police about the crime rate and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
If it get heard from if the rhetoric is heard from an artist, it go connect more. I just saw.
I agree.
I'm
saying it's a societal thing.
And as you bring up the
song,
doctor get paid. That's what the doctor's supposed to say. Them are gonna pre the same thing about that, but what? Me more follow the artists because them now gonna pre say the same thing happening, even though essentially is the same thing happening. They get paid to do a job. But still, them more ratings for the artists. And the artist song that them are listening. They not listen to no song from no doctor. That is doctor rhetoric. Me no want we know have some ulterior motives on it.
Because I'm looking at it that they're actually observing
that are you.
The virus.
That are you.
The artists observe what is happening in society. So
the artists observe and make a nice song out of it.
So Yahoo boys that talk to me about like scamming. So the scamming, the intent him talk about scamming. And we see the correlation from scamming and the violence and whatever. Like I see that. I made that connection. So him have more authority to talk to me about crime and violence or, you know, swing it or not swing it. Because the songs that him sing, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe him have friends are connected into the scamming and him can speak on that in authority.
Get your point.
But a doctor is observing the virus. I just want to know the virus, it's here, it's transmuting,
you have all of that
the vaccine. This is the side effect of the vaccine. This is that. So I just want, I believe in authority figures, experts.
You think everybody is like you?
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I tap out and I've just resigned myself. So well, we're fucking doomed. We're doomed as shit.
We'll see. Record vaccinations, so let us see.
But then, I mean, you know, no artists not come out and support it.
Cartel has the power to end this pandemic. I'm telling you. The power to end this pandemic is in Cartel's hand. I'm telling you, Ari.
Yeah, I guess.
If at least within this country.
Whew, my head hurts.
When the pressure's off like hero, carry on, carry on, carry on, yeah. When the pressure's off like hero, carry on.
Right, me still a work on the dream, man. Me still a work for the team. Cause man feel hopeful now, hopeful now. Blessings just a flow, man, hopeful now. Man feel hopeful now, hopeful now.